my dear Cancer. This is a love reading for you, where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We will also look into what they would tell you if they had the guts or respect to tell you the truth with my new deck, the Brutally Honest Oracle cards. And in the end of this video, you will get a sneak peek of a members only Q&A video. This reading will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Cancer, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. It can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. Now we'll also reveal what they would tell you if they dared to tell you the truth to your face. And for a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Cancer person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I use the ANIMA MUNDI tarot for the reading. And for the as an oracle deck, I will use my own the Brutally Honest Oracle cards. And to reveal what they would want to say to you from the truth of their heart and the bottom of their soul. So, I will start shuffling your cards here. And when I open your deck, I see the Six of Pentacles together with the Five of Pentacles. So, this actually feels like this is you. This is a person that feels like they have done a lot of good for others, but they have gotten nothing in return, and I feel that to be your feelings, but it's very likely that this other person feels in this way too. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we have Justice with the Five of Pentacles. So again, I'm feeling the Cancer energy. I don't want to give to people that doesn't give me anything in return, so it's justice. You want balance for yourself. So I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have the Magician together with the Five of Pentacles. I actually want to take an oracle card to see what it is, because now I feel that this is this person. I want to see what it is that they want to tell you. It has always been you. With this Magician and the Five of Pentacles, and it has always been you, what I'm feeling is that they understand where you're coming from, and that you have put your foot down like this, and they kind of respect that, and they realize probably that they did some stupid things, but they want you to know that it has always been you. It's not like they really did disrespect you. It has to do with something else, why they behaved in this way and made you feel so unjustly treated. Okay, so the Magician here, I'm feeling that this is a person that wants to survive, but they also want to kind of make a mark on the world or impress people in their surrounding, and they might use like both white and black magic to get their things done. So different kind of manipulations, for example, or learning about other people, how they react to certain things, and using this knowledge to get ahead, or to manipulate you to get a certain kind of behavior out of you. And this, of course, made you feel disrespected. And it is a disrespect to not fully see the other person and acknowledge who they are and what they need, but only looking to your own needs. But it has always been you probably means that they needed you. So therefore, they also put in a lot of effort into manipulating you in different ways. Okay, so 6th element, and we have the devil together with the 5 of Pentacles. So it shows that this is some kind of karma between you two. This dance of respect and disrespect, that is one that's putting themselves higher and almost like shackling the other person, but the person that was shackling you was also shackling themselves in this dance, it's very distorted kind of dance, like a demon dance, and it has to do with a misconception of what love is, and it's a person that have thought of it as power. If I have power over you, I can force you to love me. And so this is how important you are for them, but they have totally misunderstood what love is. Okay, frustrating. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Cancer viewers. I want my dear Cancer to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So I will just tune in for a few seconds to you and the person most on your mind. First, I want to see what are their thoughts about you and the relationship, and then I want to see what is their feelings for you, their love for you, and then I want to see their most likely action towards you. So the funny thing is, or maybe it's not so funny, it's with the 6 of Pentacles, you were really trying to cooperate with the other person. 6 of Pentacles, Justice card, it's both cards about balance. So you thought, I give my best, the other person gives their best. But with the Magician, that was never their game, okay? It was always to get the best out of you with giving as little as possible from themselves, because in that way they kind of won over you and they put themselves in a position of feeling superior, and as they almost didn't need you, that they could, you know, manipulate you and control you. So if they needed more of you or less of you, and it's still, it's this. It's like they don't want to recognize that how much they love you, or want you or need you, or your spiritual connection. It's almost like they want to imagine that that's not real, and what's real is their control over you. Okay. But from your point of view, it was always you were trying to cooperate, and you never realized why this person couldn't cooperate with you. What's wrong with them? Okay, so this is the most likely action that they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. This is the feelings and the love that they have for you, and this is their thoughts. And we have the Star card, so it's a very beautiful card of hope, and it's this what lies in the background, that they feel that you have this beautiful connection, and they have in the past chosen not to honor that, but rather try to control you than to honor, oh, this is something special, this is something we need to honor, or we need to build on this. Instead, they immediately started to play some kind of game with you, but in their thoughts, in their mind, they know the kind of significance of your relationship, and that it's has been it's an old relationship. Okay. And this is their feelings, and we have the Queen of Cups here. So Queen of Cups is Cancer, and it correlates very well also with it has always been you. So they're not really talking about their own feelings here. They are talking about how special you are, and like the depths of your feelings. It's almost like maybe they feel hollow, that the only thing that they can do is to control the beauty in the world and try to get as much as possible of it, but they can't offer anything of that to the world. 9 of Wands is like a volcano. 6 of Wands. This is the win-win situations. Judgment. There's a very beautiful soul behind it all, but I don't know what they have gone through that have made them kind of go to the depths of everything. They are in a very dark place where it's about power, materialism, control, maybe even violence, things like this, and the survival of the fittest. And this is their most likely action. And we have justice here. So again, they recognize, at least with their soul, where you are coming from and why you have put certain demands on change upon them. And they know that you are right. But I can't say if they will be able to act accordingly. Okay, so thoughts. 8 of Cups. I've seen this in all the readings I've done up till now. Aquarius, Pisces, and now Cancer. It has been emotional cards on the thought level, except for Leo. Then it was a little bit more thoughts card in this position. But here comes another emotional card, and it shows this person kind of trying to run away from your connection. Trying to be this seagull here. The seagulls are fun and they are charming and they are like opportunistic. They take the opportunity, but they also can be seen in their energy a little bit as selfish. Like, this is mine. I want more of this. They are really survivors. So I'm feeling like this person is trying to survive kind of without you here. This is the thought or some kind of decision. It's not really a good decision with the 8 of Cups. It's off and on again thing, because they decide to move away from you, but the boomerang back into the old energy, and then they try to move away from you and boomerang back in the old energy. So if it's a decision, it's probably a decision that either goes against their own nature or against the will of the divine. And the 8 is also again connected to the karma that's between you. And here we have the Hierophant, and it's this again with it has always been you. So really in their nature, I was talking about their nature, they are truly committed to you. They feel like you belong into the same tribe. It's probably just that they would want you to be in their tribe, but they want to control you while being in the tribe with them. So they don't want this to be on equal terms, that you should have one key and they should have one key. They want both the keys. Okay, and then we have the 2 of Cups here. So it's again, they acknowledge this love that they have for you. But it's really about this unequalness, or that it's they don't want it to be equal. They want you to acknowledge them as superior. We see the Hierophant here with its proud horns and this kind of hovering above you a little bit, and as you should be submissive. So I don't know. Maybe they have tried to make you submissive by moving away, going away, or breaking up, or running away, or trying to run from the relationship, and it was again to secure their position as superior, if they have tried to pull this. And it's everything with them is this about winning and control, that they don't see equalness. They see superior humans and people that's, they see the kind of shepherd and the lamb. And they want you to be the lamb and they want to be the shepherd. And here we have the King of Pentacles. I'm actually feeling this to be you. This is Taurus energy, this is Capricorn energy, and we have Cancer energy here in between. I'm actually feeling like this is you, because you want respect, you want equalness. So you have put yourself on a superior position and kind of see if I care position. And I get like a grinding of my teeth here with this. So I think this pisses them off a little bit. It kind of, at least it screws with their plans. And we have the Page of Wands. So this is something new. It's something like an adventure that they haven't been on before. And people tend to screw up with the Page of Wands sometimes. It's a very beautiful energy because it wants you to kind of follow your soul and to go into an unknown territory and discover something new. Follow hope, because we have hope here, the card of hope. We have also 17, 1 plus 7, 8. And so they are connected even if the person is trying to run away from their own hope or what they know. And because of this, with their worldly view of things, that if I am superior, I will get my needs met. If I'm the lamb, I will be forced to fill other people's needs. So they are like looking at the world from a predator-prey kind of perspective, and you don't want to be a prey anymore. So this is kind of a game again, and it's like the game is on, and it's two equal forces here now. They want to be superior of you, but you have put yourself in this secure position. So this is a little bit precarious. It means that they are very drawn towards you, but there's no telling what they will do. I can't really see their plans. They might try to make you jealous with starting a new relationship, for example. They also might come and try to charm you and show like a good side to them. So you will fall for that, and then they will have you back in this position. It has always been you. So they are not really, you can't really say exactly what they are going to do, but it's going to be something with trying to beat you, even if you have put yourself in an equal position. So they really can't, but I don't feel like they have 100% giving up on this. So this is their feelings, and we have the Ace of Cups. So I don't know why I put this card away, because yeah, it has always been you. Their love comes from the bottom of their heart, but their ego is trying to make you submit yourself by them walking away. But what they are walking away from is themselves even, and their own soul. So it's giving them as much trouble as it's giving you. It's very unfair, but if they want to play rough, of course you need to put yourself in this position. So because they need to realize that love isn't about winning or losing, it's about equalness, and they can't get that into their little bit thick skull. Okay. So you need to put yourself in this position. And here we have a 7 of Cups. 7, 8 of Cups. I feel like they think that feelings are dangerous, and they don't want to be in the submissive position of being the one that loves the most. They want you there so that they can be secure that you won't ever leave them. So therefore they want you down on your knees, preferably crying, or wondering why, or like really being clinging towards them, things like this, because they don't like to feel like that. Okay, they want you to feel like that because that gives them a superior position, but they don't want to feel like that themselves. Feelings are scary, and if you have feelings, you become submissive. So they're super scared of their own emotions, but they acknowledge that they are there. It's all over the place. So yes, Emperor. So they're trying again, this old game. It's the only game they know, the only game in town for them, and it's to put themselves in a superior position and to get on top of this and have control over their own feelings and have control over you. I'm getting exhausted with this person because this is so unnecessary, and it takes a lot of energy. If you could just live in harmony and be bestest of friends, and you could screw this game and just be there for each other, there would be very, very low energy being wasted. And this is a big waste of energy. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. So here comes you again, and you're waiting for them to commit. They have always been committed to you in one way or the other. Like their soul is committed to you, even if they are doing things with their body that might not show the same commitment. But it doesn't matter how many lovers or other situation they are trying to, fill their life with, because, there you are. So this is what you're waiting for, the equalness. And this person is, this is what they are offering. I can offer your relationship if you let me be superior. And we can imagine that I don't have the same feelings as you. I'm not as vulnerable, and you can play the vulnerable one. So that's what they can offer you on an emotional level. A High Priestess. Yeah. Now you have the torch here, we can say, because this is, they acknowledge that you are kind of smart. You have seen right through them. They thought that you were this lamb because you were dumb, that you are daft. It was like easy to rule you, but it wasn't like that. It was because you have realized something that they have yet to discover, and that is that equalness gives the best benefits. And now they have realized this, that you are not this kind of, dumb cow or daft bull that just stands there and are being so easily manipulated. They have realized that they are up against someone that knows things exactly in the way that they know things. I think they have put a lot of effort into trying to get to understand the psychic of people, like the psychics of people, how they react to certain things. And they have used this to pull your strings. And here you come, you're offering something else, something better, but they would want to screw that up too. These two cards together, they just shows this beautiful spiritual quest with trying to raise human awareness. But with their mixing in the game, they will try to use this to create another drama. But fortunately, we have the Justice card and the High Priestess. Both these cards, it's number 2, 11, 1 plus 1, 2. This is 2. It has to do with judgment and being a grown-up. So they can play all the games they want. You are still the grown-up. And it's almost like you're standing here offering them an equal relationship. And they are just playing these stupid games. Okay. But they love you, from the bottom of their heart. They just don't love the fact that they love you. They want to get on top of that and get control over that. And you can be the one loving, and they are the one that just take the benefits of you loving them. So it's some survival skill. It's not meant to be cruel. It's cruel, but it's not... The intention isn't in that way. They just feel very scared, and they don't want to be vulnerable, because that makes them even more scared. So this is their most likely action, and it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. This shows that the divine has great hope in them, but the divine doesn't see that they will make quick progresses. It's a lot of falling on their face and and making mistakes and slipping and falling, things like this. But it's everything is beneficial. It's giving them more and more teachings or wisdom that points in the same direction, that this what they are doing is not paying off. It might have paid off, in a past where you could keep your spouse captivated. I had a previous life I'm not too proud of, when I was a Scythian woman, and I held some men, or my tribe held some men prison in a cave. So I know what this is all about. But that was also founded in fear, that we didn't want to have men taking over and deciding things for us. So we did this against them instead. And this is what this person is trying to do towards you as well. They're trying to take control of you so you can take control over them. And it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And we have the little Fool here. So they're learning a lot of things. A lot of things are totally new to them. They are in a new territory. the divine is pushing them to learn this new thing. And you see, they have good intention. The love is very deep and their soul is very true. It's just that this idea of control has been their what they have leaned against, almost like a crutch. No, not crutch. I don't know, the thing you have if you have broken your leg. So, and here we have the Hermit. So they seem to need to go through like a state where they can't be really in this relationship. They need to go in a journey inside themselves, probably to start to heal themselves, so they will be less scared and be able to become more courageous. Because when you are courageous, you don't have to control other people. You can just love yourself and trust in your own capacity, trust in yourself to always be able to deal with whatever problems comes up. And this person doesn't have this capacity, so they actually need to develop it within themselves. So they need to go into the depths of the ocean here with their own emotions and figure themselves out. Why am I so scared of other people controlling me? Because they're scared of what they are themselves. Let's say like this is a person that accuses you of trying to control them, while they, in every little thing they do, they control you. While you will maybe just says, can't you skip the dinner on Friday because I want, with your work, because I want you to meet my new friends. And that is how they feel controlled, while they are doing a lot of things to get a certain reaction out of you. And they see you as the big dragon that's trying to tear them down and control all their different movements, while they are the one actually really doing this. And here they need to find out, why am I doing this? Why am I trying to control everything? Why am my brain going haywire trying to figure out this person's next move? Why do I want them on their knees? Why? So they need to figure this out. So they are in a relationship with spirit right now, and with themselves, their own soul, is what I would say. But the divine says, don't give up, because here comes the Eight of Wands, and this is communication, solutions, people communicating, miscommunication being sorted out, person sending messages. And we have the husband and the wife here with the Eight of Wands. So I don't see your relationship going anywhere. I just see that this, like, going anywhere, it's not vanishing or being dissolved. It's just that this person needs this time right now to be on their own. But soon into the future, there will be some kind of solution coming. And Five of Swords. This solution. Okay, so remember I said that they will come and tell you about the things, that how they have figured things out, and now they understand you and they will be better and all these kind of things. It's with what they will say here. But what this really is, because they don't know anything else. You need to understand this. They don't know anything else. So what they will really come with is a new battle. They will try to win over you in even smarter ways, because they have acknowledged how smart you are and that you have seen right through them. Well, you are trying to come with this little message. Hey, there's a solution here, simple solution, a very energy sufficient solution, where we actually don't try to control each other and we love each other and have each other's backs. But this person, no, they still want you on your knees. I'm sorry. But they are trying the best they can. It's not their fault that they have this survival skill. It came as a solution to some kind of thing that happened to them, maybe in a past life, or how they have been brought up, that this is the way to live. And it's so deeply rooted in them that they can't see past that. They can only see, okay, so if I lure this person in, I get them to maybe say, it has always been you, I want to be with you forever, and then I can start to control them again. So they're not giving up on this. Okay, so what do they want to tell you if they were like truly honest? Yes, this was kind of obvious. I never felt safe loving you. Go figure. This is exactly why they are behaving like this, because love doesn't feel safe. If they show vulnerability, they become the prey, and you become the predator, and you get control and they get nothing. So that's how they see love, and they feel very unsafe with that kind of arrangement. I was a fool. We probably can agree on that, but fool, it's relative. It's just on the level where you are, there's a lot of things that you don't know. On the level where they are, there's a lot of things that they don't know. You probably hadn't realized really that there was people behaving like this. You thought that everyone is trying to work together. Most people are trying to work together to make the relationship good. You never realized until you met this person that this wasn't the case. So you have learned things from them. They have probably learned a lot of things from you, but they haven't really had this breakthrough just yet. But they have seen certain things that they did wrong, and they would want to admit to it here. But as I said, it's just another way of trying to get you to the position where you were before. Yes, I was trying to be bulletproof. They want to be the one, you can shoot them over and over. See if I care. I never loved you anyway, or I just played you, or this was never really serious for me. A lot of things that they say to make themselves bulletproof, but that's not true at all. The thing is, while they're trying to be so bulletproof, they are hurting you in the same way that they were hurt once, that made them put themselves in this position. And they can't see it. They are blind to this. And it's, of course, very sad, but it's what it is. A person can't, develop past the stage where they are currently if something isn't really happening that kickstarts this evolution. A person will stay the same until they are forced to change. By some kind of inside or outside event that's taking place. So for example, if they will love you forever and you won't let them near them because you don't want to play their game, that can be the thing that in this lifetime will make them break through and come to the next stage of evolution. But it can take their whole life, so it's not something you should sit around and wait for. But we have a second chance here of you fighting, so that's interesting. So what is the advice for my dear Cancer in this situation? So the best medicine when you have a problem on the outside is to start with the person in the mirror. So this is probably a song for you. It's a Michael Jackson. I will write it down. Michael Jackson, some person in the mirror. I don't know exactly what song it is. I just hear melody and I see kind of images in my head from how I have perceived the lyrics. So person, mirror. So if I find this song, which I probably will, I will put it in the description box, and it's kind of like a mini reading for you. And in this case, it will probably be a lot about both the advice, but also why this is happening in the first place. So you have small control issues too, so start with them so they don't have to be mirrored in this excessive kind of overblown proportion in the outside of your world. So when you try to control things, for example, people should be nice. They should be trying to fix the relationship. They shouldn't see me when I'm building it up and then coming in tearing it down. It's insane. Why are they doing this? Let go of control issues. I accept that this person is like this, and they are not working together with me to try to improve the relationship. I accept that they are self-destructive. I accept that they are destructive towards this relationship. And this is how you do it, how you let go of resistance, because you're resisting reality, and when you're trying to make them into something that they are not. This is such a cute person. They are so equal. They always do the dishes. Yes, but they're trying to control you in every other way. So that's the first thing. I accept. And another thing you can say is, I don't mind what happens. So whatever happens is fine. I don't dictate the rules. I solve problems when they appear. I solve the problems I can solve. The problems I can't solve, I leave them up to God. So for example, this person is a problem you can't solve. You leave it up to the divine to work on this person. And this is how you free yourself from the karma of this situation. I accept. I don't mind what happens. And you can also use the serenity prayer, which you will find in the description box. So, my dear Cancer, you will get a sneak peek of my Q&A. But first, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. And if you have subscribed, you can also become a premium content member. And you can become so by clicking the join button or follow the link in the description box. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. And now it's time for a sneak peek of one of my Q&A videos that I post for the members of my channel every Monday. It's not the best. It's just, you know, a random clip or a random piece from one of my Q&As. Not the last one, but the one before. And it just shows you what you can expect at the least from being members, a supportive member to my channel. If you want to become an extended member, you will also get these kind of videos ahead of time. And as a full member, you will also get access to my mediumship training videos. So enjoy and see you soon. Bye-bye. Time of Yule. In the olden times, it wasn't just one day, as today we are celebrating Yule in Sweden on the 24th of December. Most of the rest of the world is celebrating on the 25th. It also has to do with old traditions, why it was the 24th for here up in the north. It has to do with how we counted time. We actually counted time. The new day started when the sun set in the evening. So for us, the 24th was actually the 25th at that time. So, but the real Yule is starting at midwinter solstice. It's the time we should really start celebrating. And the time of Yule, it lasted for about a month.